What's up, everybody? This is SymphoniaFan64 here, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy I Dawn of Souls. Now, in the last part, we explored a bit more of the Whisperwind Cove, and after doing some very mind-numbing and aggravating mini-games, we came across the most disturbing imagery of a boss floor he could come across. So, now in this part, we will be taking on the next boss that resides from this dungeon that also appeared in Final Fantasy VI. So, let us not waste any more time. Let us continue on. And we're back to the creepy game over music. Whatever. First, I'm going to heal up. Alright, that should do it with that. Ethers. Alright, that should about do it. Alright. Go over here. And hey, there's that blue iconic flame sprite. Just make sure if I'm alright. Yep, I'm okay. Let's talk to the blue iconic flame sprite, shall we? Like we always do. I will usher you into the next world. Oh, I wonder who we're going up against. Oh, we're going up against the Phantom Train, or as I like to call it, it's Thomas, the Death Engine. Alright, so here's the Phantom Train, another one of my favorite bosses from Final Fantasy VI, even though I've never played Final Fantasy VI. And I will say why this is my favorite boss of all time. Other than I like trains. Sorry, I had to reference that, but let's talk a bit about the strategies that Phantom Train can do. Okay, Phantom Train, even though he is practically the weakest boss within the dungeon, seeming he has only 9,999 HP, he has some very powerful physical attacks, and has an all-party attack known as Acid Rain. So pretty much a good strategy for defeating him is pretty much wail on him with your physical attackers, but seeming as he's classified as undead, he is also weak to the fire and dia magics. So, time to wail on the son of a bitch. Now, the reason I say this is my favorite boss within this game is because, from Final Fantasy VI, is in Final Fantasy VI, when you fight him, you're actually running away from him. It's kind of funny. Hey, every time you attack, you have to stop and turn around and attack him. But, there's actually another, but the funny thing is, but it doesn't end there with how funny he is. Another thing that makes him funny is that, that makes him my favorite boss in Final Fantasy VI. Like I said, never played it, but still, funny boss. Is that there's couple ways you can kill him. And there he goes with Acid Rain. But, the one thing is, you can there's two ways you can actually, kill him. One is to chuck a Phoenix down at him, which automatically will kill him. I don't know if it works in this game, not gonna try it because I don't want to be overly cheap. But there's actually another way you can, kill him. One of the characters within Final Fantasy VI, named Sabin. He serves as the game's monk or martial artist fighter. I don't care what you want to call it. He serves as that and knows a lot of different martial artists and hand-to-hand combat moves. Well, one of his moves is actually known as suplex. And I shit you not, if you use it against the Phantom Train, it is hilarious. He will actually suplex the Phantom Train. It's funny as shit. And sometimes it'll kill him. I love it. It's funny as hell. And also when you beat him and do the whole victory fanfare with a you're cheering, but the background's still going. You're standing in place, but the background's still going. What is this logic? It's funny as hell. But, that's what makes him my favorite boss from Final Fantasy VI, even though I've never played Final Fantasy VI. Oh, and he killed Joel! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You killed Joel. Sorry, Joel, I guess this is what happens when I say I like trains. But, speaking of suplexing, I wish that would be a thing here in this game. I wish the monk actually had something more to go along the lines of with, you know, instead of just having physical attack. I wish that was the case. Time to bring back Joel. I wish that would be the case, because I want to suplex the Phantom Train in this game. I wanna! It's so much fun! I actually want to get to experience that. I guess I won't until I play Final Fantasy VI. It looks like I gotta do the Giant's gloves and everything else with Joel again. He seems to like to use Acid Rain a lot. I seem to notice that. And I put the nail in the coffin! Ha 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 ha! It ain't suplexing, but whatever works. And I get a Mega Elixir out of it! Woohoo! From some source unseen, the scent of flowers is carried to you on the breeze. Yeah, this phrase here is perfectly accompanied by the game over music. Yeah! And there's that glitch again. Why does that always happen? But you want to know what happened? You want to know what actually happened, so... How to leave here, you go back here. And... everything's back to normal! Everything's so nice and colorful, it's so pretty, it's so nice and... oh, it's so nice and heavenly. Yeah. Let's talk to the people. You saved us. Look! Flowers blanket the village with splendor once more. Please, rest here a while before moving on. I plan to do so by talking to everybody, because in the last part I didn't even talk to a lot of people, especially during that hide-and-seek minigame. I choose to forget about that. That was fun while it lasted, but this is none too bad either. Wait, you actually enjoyed being dead, or like undead, or whatever you were? Okay. All I remember is suddenly being enveloped in light. All these beautiful flowers. It's so soothing. Where did the Phantom Train come from? Who knows? I don't know. Oh, really? Me either. That's a good question. You've restored peace to our village. Thank you so much. Why don't you try being undead sometime? No thanks. I don't want to, you know, constantly have the urge for, human flesh. It was a bit dodgy there for a bit. I wasn't sure how things would turn out. Good thing I was here. I can go to church again! Thank you! I don't know. Maybe being immortal ain't so bad. And there's that glitch again? What the fuck? Yeah, being immortal. It does have its perks, but then again, you want to live forever while those around you die, it's you know. Ah! The knot in my shoulder is finally gone! Yeah, I hate having those. So irritating. Who wants to go on living in a rotting body? Count me out. Oh, thank you ever so much. You're welcome. Why did the Phantom Train appear in our village? I don't think I'll be able to sleep at night until I find out. Maybe you should get rid of the guy who keeps on saying, I like trains. I felt like I wasn't even alive. It's because you weren't. You were undead. You were a zombie! I must have been eating something really nasty. You were eating brains. Thank you so much. So them zombie widgets don't die? Huh. Well, they do. You just gotta have the right stuff to kill them with. Mainly either a white wizard, or a black wizard, or pretty much a guy with a 12-gauge shotgun. That works. So this place was a graveyard until a little while ago? Well, I'll be. I sure hope we never see the Phantom Train around here again. As long as you don't say, I like trains. Talk to him. I kind of I like referencing that. I think I just jinxed over this whole town as soon as I leave. Even though I couldn't move, I was still aware of everything that was going on. Pretty neat, huh? Not really. You're the ones who saved us, right? Thank you. Phew! You got us out of quite a pinch. The flowers look absolutely lovely this year, don't they? Yes, they do. They're so pretty. Yes, they're so pretty. I feel like I just woke up from a nightmare. What in the world happened? I can finally walk like normal again. Yeah, to answer your question, buddy, you know whatever happened? Somebody said I like trains, the Phantom Train came here and wrecked shit up. That's what happened. Can I talk to you? Thank you so much for saving us. Oh, I'm afraid words aren't enough to express my gratitude. Please come back and visit any time. Oh, sure, this place is actually lovely now. Oh, now that I freed it from a demonic train. Flowers! 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 Jeez, man, calm down. You like flowers. The flowers smell so sweet. Yes, they do. Okay. You said nothing. Yeah, I keep on referencing the I Like Trains kit. Wonder if that'll have any repercussions. Like, when I leave, this whole place is gonna go back to being that graveyard again. Problem is, well, time to go through this door because this is the only exit I know of getting out of here, and... Yep, I just jinxed the whole town, because there's the game over music again. Whoops. Well, sorry, folks. I guess I shouldn't have said, I like trains. I just doomed an entire village of people to a life of an eternal... I've just doomed an entire village of eternal damnation. Whoops! But I still like trains. Well, that's the end for this part. We took on the Phantom Train, and now we're going to fit. Sorry about that. I'm speaking late today. What I'm trying to say is that's the end for this part. We took on the Phantom Train, so now in the next part we're going to finish up exploring the Whisperwind Cove and fighting the last boss that resides within this dungeon. But before I end it off, I'd like to say Happy Thanksgiving to all of you people out there. Yes, I do know. For those of you, yes, I was going to say Happy Thanksgiving. I actually planned this out. So anyway, like I said, this is the end for this part. Alright, so I will see you again in the next part. So, like I say before, or at the end of every my videos, this is SymphonyFan64, signing out. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and I will see you in the next part. Bye! I like trains.